Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our sharp-eyed viewers, Potato Gamer 420. Thanks for the suggestion. You asked, what causes lag in online games? If you've ever been mid-match, about to pull off the greatest play of your life, only to suddenly freeze in place while your enemy moonwalks across the screen and deletes you from existence, you, my friend, have been betrayed by lag. But what actually causes it? Is your internet to blame? Is your router possessed? Or is the game server secretly held together by duct tape and developer tears? Well, today we're unpacking the tech, the chaos, and the surprisingly petty science behind lag in online games, right here on Explaining Everything. Let's start with the basics. What is lag? Lag is the annoying delay between your action and the game's reaction. You hit shoot, the game says, huh? And by the time your character fires, you're already spectating from the afterlife. In technical terms, lag is latency. That's the time it takes for information to travel from your device to the game server and back. It's like sending a message, waiting for a reply, and getting it after your social life has already collapsed. In online games, especially competitive ones, even a few 100 milliseconds of delay can be the difference between winning and yelling, "This game is trash," at 2 a.m. So why does it happen? Let's introduce our 5 biggest culprits. These are the digital villains that turn you from MVP to glorified background character. 1. Bad internet connection. Let's just say it. Wi-Fi isn't sorcery. It's not a wizard. It's a tired, overworked delivery guy that sometimes drops your signal in a bush. If your router is sitting in a faraway room behind 3 walls, a microwave, and an aquarium full of regret, you're probably playing with the internet strength of a potato. Wired Ethernet is your best bet. It's not sexy, but it works. Like using a landline phone. You might look like it's 1998, but hey, your character won't teleport into lava. 2. High ping ping is not a sound effect from a cartoon. It's the time it takes for your computer to send a signal to the server and get a response, measured in milliseconds. Lower ping equals smoother gameplay. Higher ping equals, is this guy cheating or am I in the Matrix? If your ping is under 50 milliseconds, you're golden. If it's over 150 milliseconds, things get weird. Over 300 milliseconds, and you're basically playing in a parallel universe. And if you're at 600 milliseconds, you've reached a new gaming genre. Guess what happened? 3. Server problems. Sometimes it's not you, it's them. Game servers can get overwhelmed, especially when a billion players log in at the same time to see a new skin or dance emote. If the server is under heavy load or poorly optimized, things lag. The server just can't keep up. It's like trying to run a marathon while juggling flaming swords and explaining taxes to a toddler. This is when everyone in the game starts teleporting, rubber banding, or getting stuck mid-animation like they're posing for an awkward yearbook photo. 4. Background downloads and apps. Ever lagged mid-match, then realized your computer was updating every app in existence? Yeah, that's your bandwidth crying for help. Background apps like Steam, Discord, Netflix, or surprise Windows updates can quietly hijack your connection. Meanwhile, you're wondering why your ping looks like a heart rate monitor during a panic attack. Close those apps. Pause the downloads. Tell your roommate to stop streaming 4K cat documentaries until you finish your match. 5. Weak hardware. Hate to break it to you, but sometimes your computer is just old. If your system can barely run solitaire, it's going to struggle with anything more intense than Pong. Low-end processors, insufficient RAM, or dusty old graphics cards can cause delays that feel like lag, but are actually your device struggling to keep up. Basically, your machine is out here doing its best, but it's running on the gaming equivalent of hopes and dreams. There are a few lesser-known reasons for lag that might surprise you. Internet throttling. Some internet service providers slow down your connection if they think you're using too much data, like watching too many streams or downloading a 100 gigabyte update for the 5th time this week. Suddenly, your games slow down, and it's not you. It's your ISP giving your bandwidth a timeout. Wi-Fi interference microwaves, baby monitors, your smart fridge. All of these can mess with your Wi-Fi if you're on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. You might literally lag every time someone nukes a hot pocket. Bad game optimization. Some games are just messy. No matter how good your PC or connection is, a poorly optimized game will lag anyway. It's not your fault. The game is just built on spaghetti code and pain. Let's face it, lag isn't going away on its own. But here's what you can do to make it cry a little. 1. Ditch Wi-Fi for Ethernet. It's not cool, but neither is dying behind a wall that didn't load. 2. Close background apps. If Chrome is eating half your RAM, while Netflix is auto-playing a documentary, that's on you. 3. Choose local servers. Playing on a server 3 continents away is basically inviting lag to dinner. 4. Upgrade your gear. If your PC wheezes when you open a game, it's time for a little TLC. 5. Call your ISP, politely or passive-aggressively. Your choice. The truth is, while we can't eliminate every kind of lag, looking at you, game devs who optimize like it's still 2012, there are things within your control. Lag might be annoying, but it's not invincible. If you enjoy this video, or finally understand why your game lags right before you win, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.